Hey Minecrafters, it's Kimise, and I'm having a great day. How are you guys doing? Well, I am flying around because I just got back from a convention and I haven't been able to play for like almost a week now because I've just been so busy with getting ready for that and making sure that I was having fun. So I am back on the server and I'm ready to do some building today. I'm pretty excited. Now, if you watched the last episode, you know that right now we are working on a luxury resort hotel, and Grunkle Dan was collaborating with me, and he came out. I mean, he just did a fantastic job. Wow, look at all those fish. Oh, you guys weren't around when I put all those fish, and I put 48 fish down in there. And man, it's awesome when you can fly by and see them like that. Okay. Well, anyways, me and Grunkle Dan, we were working on the hotel, and we got a great first story going and everything. And so basically, you know, I had to go because I had to start getting ready to go on my trip and everything. And so I mean, he did a little bit more work, but it's still kind of about where we left it off on the video. Okay, Grunkle Dad started working on the upper two stories. I changed them a little bit just because I didn't think the scale was working for me. But now I've got a good scale going for it. We're going to do some work on that today, and I think it's going to look really, really good. So I think I came up with the pattern that I like. So what I was doing, and you know, let me go ahead. It always gets dark when you start recording. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep. Be back in a second. Hey guys, okay, let's go take a look at the front again. So I played around for this a little bit earlier today before I brought you guys in, and what I did is I went back and I said, okay, now if I'm keeping this within the theme, okay, of my other builds I got around here, what do we need to have? Well, we need to have some spruce fences. We need to go ahead and have some stone slabs because I think those looked really, really good. And Grunkle Dan's been, I mean, that guy has some talent and everything. He's already got it looking really, really sharp. So what is I went ahead and grabbed some of those materials, and it was really good for me to be gone for a couple days because it really got the creative juices flowing and everything. And so what I have right now is I have a pattern right now for the floors, and I think that's going to look really, really good. So we want to make them 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and then we have the cross beam. So the floors will be 4 high, which if we go by feet, that's going to be about 12 feet high. And then there's a cross beam, 12 feet high and cross beam. And that's actually a pretty good size for a floor. The only downside is our bottom floor is actually only 10.5 feet wide because of that. And the person that inspired me to go with the higher thing was Grunkle Dan when he built the facades that he had earlier, and unfortunately I did take him down a little because I wanted to adjust it because it was just a little bit too much dark oak in there. I mean, I like the dark oak, and we'll probably splash them in, but it was starting to look brown all the way around. So that's when I went back to, you know, some of the color palette we were already using, and I was saying, oh yeah, that's the way to go with the stone slabs. So I think it's looking really pretty good. It's matching what we've already done before, and I think that's gonna help this really come across really, really nice. So what I started doing is right in here is I went ahead and made a grand staircase. Now it's not grand, but it does the job. I wanted to make sure we had plenty of lobby area room right down here. I wanted to make sure there's plenty of lobby area here on this side, and the lobby area all the way down and across around this side. So what we want to do is, you know, I'm kind of thinking I want to go ahead and have a kind of lounge area over here. So we'll probably get some couches and, you know, some chairs, probably set up maybe a wet bar and everything, you know, because most really nice hotels, they do have a lounge area that has all sorts of places where you can relax after you just got in from a long travel trip. And then what we'll need is, like, right over here, we'll probably have a check-in desk right here. I think that's going to look really, really sharp. I don't want to get it too far in the way of this great pool and patio deck, because I think, you know, that's one of the things that's just going to make this stand out, is the fact that, you know, this opens right up. You got this fantastic pool, you know, and then we're going to have a a staircase down to this custom beach, because we're going to go ahead and build a custom beach here, and it's just going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking also, while we're at it, is what we'll do is we got this great waterfall that we made that comes right off of the pool. We might go ahead and dig in behind and maybe make a kind of like cove or cave behind there. So lots of plans for this area, and that's just the back half of it. I mean, I don't know if you were with me when me and Grunkle were talking, but there's going to be a basement to this thing, because, you know, there's just one opportunity I just can't pass up, you know. So one of the things we did is we really started making this lake look really nice. You know, so basically, you know, as you're floating around, you got all this water, the sea life, you got some corals, and I think we're going to add a whole lot more coral and water and stuff here, but just looks really nice. Well, right over here is a great opportunity that I think we're going to use. Is what we're going to do is I'm going to hollow this stuff out, and we're going to make we're going to go ahead and glass it all out, and this is going to be like almost an aquarium that the guests can come down and relax and watch all the wonderful sea life and everything. And I think it's going to be just absolutely fantastic once we get built in there. And that combined with these, maybe we can go ahead and get some dolphins in here. Maybe I can hire somebody to bring some dolphins in for me. The fish, you know, they're all grouping up together, but you know, I'm pretty happy. It took me a little while, but I did grab, you know, I think it was a total of 48 fish in the end, you know, that I went ahead and pulled in here. And you know, I'm already seeing opportunities to get some more, so I'll probably go ahead and get some more fish and bring them in here. But I mean, they look fantastic, all the different colors and stuff. So I've got a lot planned for this luxury resort area that we're working on right here. Okay, so what have we gotten done so far, and what are we doing here? Well, right now that I've got a repeatable facade, because whenever you're making something really tall, that's like a modern build, and that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a modern build, modern style hotel. Almost everything modern. Okay, almost everything modern goes up in patterns. And so a skyscraper is about something like this, in which we're going to go. It's not really quite a skyscraper, but I do plan to go about 10 floors. Okay, is we want to have that pattern. And so now that I've got the floor pattern set, so we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to have a beam, 4 beam, 4 beam, 4 beam. Now we have something that we really can work with as far as going straight up. I mean, still want to work on the facade, still going to work on the decoration, but right there for our 5s, that's going to work really good. Now this right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work out a look that we're going to keep pretty consistent with everything else. So we're going to probably keep the bone blocks there, probably go get some spruce fencing going up there, use some of the stone slabs to give a eave for the work. And then here I sectioned these off, so these are all 5 each. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to go ahead and follow the same pattern that we saw just up front, and we're going to have that same consistency. What we will probably do is, like, I went ahead and left this like this. I might expand this out here to this, because this is going to be like a major meeting room. I don't know if you guys have been to nice hotels and resort hotels, but usually what they do is on the second floor you're going to have this meeting area, this meeting space. And so this meeting space is I may end up pushing it a little bit more over so it's lined up with that. Haven't decided yet. Might just leave it here, or might just leave it kind of open. I'm still not sure. I might adjust these walls here, but we're going to have like a big conference table in here. We have lots of chairs, so it's going to be a place that businessmen will want to come in here and not only have resorts but also have business meetings, so that they can go ahead and plan what they want to do. A lot of businesses do that when they train their people and everything, is they'll go ahead and rent out hotels. Conventions will do that because they want to have some sort of training for conferences and stuff. And so that's what this is. This is a conference floor. And what I'll probably end up doing, because this right across here is, we've got 8 blocks here, that's 16. If we include these 2 right here, 16, 17, 18, we can then go ahead and section this off into groups of 5 like we have over here, and then we have that pattern for the guest rooms upstairs. This facade will probably be a little bit different, because this will probably be part of the hallway as far as that goes, going up there. And then we'll have the room sectioned off, so we'll have a room here. So it's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe rooms per level. And I think it's it's a nice hotel. What we may do right here is we'll have the elevator systems right here. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the elevator on the first floor. Probably just have this grand staircase right here. If we do have an elevator on the first floor, we'll probably have it right here for up and right here for down, or just 2 elevators. Yeah, that you know what? That's why you brainstorm sometimes, guys. That would be great. And then what we can do is we can just make the facade, and we can make it look like a yeah, we can make that look pretty good, especially if we use the water elevators. I think that'd be great. And then those can just go straight down if you want to go in there. Now, I do want to leave the grand staircase because that's a very common thing you find in the hotels, and boy, that's going to work out great. Then I don't have to have 8 staircases or elevators here. We'll just have them right there on either side of that door, and that serves a really great purpose. Man, this is going to be an exciting build. Okay, so guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this floor done here, so we can go ahead and get that. Then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll go ahead and set up the facade for the rest of the areas. Yeah, I think this is going to be one heck of a great build. Okay, so this is Kimise. I'll touch base back with you guys here in just a few minutes, and I'm going to try to go ahead and finish this second floor. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so I am back. Now let's see here. Got a lot of work done. Went ahead and got the second floor all worked out, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. I think we have a nice pattern. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one all the way up, although I think I will. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the room for that. Maybe that'll be like the King Suite or something. And we've got the pattern for the second floor. And I went ahead and around and got it all done all the way around and started working on the third floor. So basically, we're getting, as far as from a look down here. Whoa, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, didn't see that there. Okay, back over here. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition. So see, this is going to transition from the conference floor to the third floor, which is going to be the room floor. And so I still got to lay out exactly where all the rooms are going to be up there, but that's the next step. And so I brought you back in there so we could take a look and see how we're going to go ahead and do all that. So first off, let's go ahead and decide. We're going to, let's go ahead and use some of these. Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and grab these right here. We'll use some dark oak planks. Well, maybe it'd be better to go ahead and use some. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go ahead and use some. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn all these into some sandstone. And we'll go ahead and use sandstone for, I think that'll look good. Well, we'll try it. May not look good. Okay, so let's go up to the third floor, which is where the actual suites and the room begin to get laid out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use a sandstone to go ahead and create foundation for the walls. Now, I'm thinking this one right here is going to stay a room like that. I think that could look good at the bottom. Yeah, definitely had its own look. Okay. Might not match. I might have to change this. But we'll go ahead and lay these out. So we're going to have a room there, and I think we're going to keep the rooms. Let's see if I can keep this hallway 3 wide. I think that's the way to go. Now, elevators are going to be coming up right here, so this is not going to be a room. But this right here, this will be a room. So we'll come over here. Okay, and yeah, let's see here. So if we're going to keep that 3 like that, let's come all the way down like here. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Okay, and then let's go ahead and keep this like this, and we'll just go ahead and first just get the hallway. Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. So we got the elevators. People will be coming up from the elevators in these spots, and we got our 3 hallway, so they can come walking down here. They can come down here and find the room. This will be the high roller suite where they can sit here and watch the track. I like that idea personally. I think that'll be really nice. And then right here, we'll go ahead and start working on the other suites. Okay, so we'll have one right there. We'll go ahead and put one right here. Okay, I think that'll work out just fine. Now let's see here. Now the corner. How are we going to do this corner? What we could do, let's see here. What we could do is we could go ahead and come out like this. Okay, that could work. Because we got a similar issue with this corner. Okay, so now we got something like that going on. Ooh, and instead of worrying about trying to do a third room, I mean 1, 2, and 3, because that's not going to give it a lot of space. Okay, so we got one room here, both of those about 4 wide. I think those look pretty good. But instead of worrying about 3 wide room right here, let's go and cut that out, and this will just be a view out back. Because usually the hallways, you're going to go ahead and get a view almost all the way down. Now this side, we're not going to get that because we got this big suite here. So I'm thinking the rooms are looking quite well here. Might even have enough room to put a little shower in them. Okay, so yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Okay, so far so good. I think this will work out. So per floor, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out quite well. So now it's just a matter of go ahead and getting those laid out. Wow, right in the water, and seeing how that's going to work out. So so basically just to rattle it all off, it looks like we're going to have, how many, I miscounted, I didn't count them all. Let's go through real quick again. Okay, now this staircase is going to go away because we're going to go ahead and have ourselves a thing. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rooms. And look, they all got pretty good views. Pretty nice views. We got the ocean views. We've got the poolside view. That's gonna be the worst view, but you can see a roof. Some hotels are like that, though. Not everyone's going to be a room with a view, but you still see some nice stuff. So this is going to turn out pretty good. Now, if we can go ahead and do like this is floor 3, then we're going to have a hotel with at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 8. 48 rooms. It's going to be awesome, guys. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get to working on getting this layer all done, figuring out what I actually want to make the walls out of. If I want to go ahead and keep this sandstone here, which, oh man, I like it. I like the fact that it's light and airy, but I don't know if I like it with the birch floors. I might have to go ahead and carpet the floors out, which I think I was planning on doing anyways for the hallway. I was going to go ahead and carpet the hallway. So, okay, I will be back as soon as I get some more design choices made and let you guys see what's... Hey guys, I am back. Let's check this place out. It is starting to look really good. First off, I went ahead and got the chandelier in. I think the chandelier looks nice. I mean, you know, it's definitely a sea lantern chandelier, but you know, I kind of like the way it turned out. Now we still have a lot to do on the floor, but I did get all the lighting in place, so now it's just a matter of getting the right covers on it so it looks nice. Up here we go ahead and have our landing, so just like in a nice hotel, you usually have that first mezzanine level in which you're going to have meeting rooms. Come over here, we've got meeting room number 1. We're going to go ahead and deck this place out in a little bit. We got meeting room number 2 for the people who have less money to spend, or they just need an extra room for breakout. And we have meeting room number 3, which is great because you get a full view of all of the track and everything that's been going on. So that's looking good. And you can tell it's night out there because all the guys are there. Now, Also got the elevators installed. And I haven't put any I haven't added a bubble anything to this yet because I still want to get several layers up before we go that. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these like a regular water elevator. Boom. And I think they work great like that too. So going through up here, we're starting with the different rooms. So we got room number 1 right here. What I might do is I might go ahead and section off a little bathroom area right here. Yeah, maybe give it a 2 block so we have a place for a shower and a sink and whatever. And then we have a place here for a bed. We could probably put a double bed in here and make it look pretty nice. I think that room's going to work out pretty good. Got a closet right here. We can hang some stuff in the closet. Over here, not as big of a room, but plenty of room for us to go ahead and do that. Still a great view of the pool and the ocean over there. Come on over here, we got the hallway, and you can check out the pool and the ocean as you're going to the corner room, which is a really good spot. Got a closet here. We can go ahead and wall this off a little bit and put a little bathroom over here, and then we can go ahead and set a bed like right here. I think that works out pretty good. Not a bad room. Let's see here. This one over here, more of a budget room, but still plenty of room for us to get a bed, a small bathroom, closet again. So that works out pretty good. Over here, a much larger room. Go ahead and put the bed like right here. Go ahead and have a little bathroom and shower. Got 2 areas we could call closets. View's not as good, but I mean, it's still not bad. Not terrible. And over here we got like a high roller suite in which we can go ahead, put a small shower and bathroom over here, put like a double bed right here, maybe even a table right here in front of the windows. Looking pretty good. So that is how the floors are going to look. Now what I'm thinking about doing is maybe theme out the floors, because a lot of times fun resort hotels will have different themes. So like this one could be like, sandy rock theme. Maybe we could go up 1 level and then do a different theme up here. Give it a different carpet, give it different walls and everything. So this is place looking pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out a couple lanterns here. That way we don't have any issues with things spawning up here while we are working on, and we can always then hang them up later. Yeah, I think it's looking really good, guys. So you know what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to say, hey, thanks for coming and watching another episode. We got a lot done today, and I guess the next big task is just going to continue to build this up floor by floor. I'd like to get to a total of 10 floors. I think that would be great. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching the series. I think this is going to turn out really, really neat by the time it's all said and done. Got to go ahead and get in there and decorate rooms and decorate the ground floor. So if you don't mind, don't forget, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you're interested in Fortnite, that got delayed because of my trip, but we'll be getting that on track this next week. So watch for any type of announcements of when I'm going to have the next Fortnite video game play out. Whoa! Well, that's just the way it works. Hey guys, this is Kimmy saying, I want to say thanks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.